Hey fam, it is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I'm back today with another pick a card reading. I hope that you all are doing well. I hope that you all are feeling blessed. I'm feeling blessed. I'm so excited and I'm grateful to be here doing another reading for you all today. So if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, I would like to give you all a special welcome back. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button and join the fam today because I promise that you will love it here. And also make sure you check out the links and the information in the description box as well. So the question that we're going to be asking Spirit today is, what are your thoughts and feelings currently manifesting? What are your thoughts and feelings currently manifesting? I just thought that this would be a really good reading to post today because it is November 22nd. So this is an amazing day to manifest your wildest dreams and desires. It's an amazing day to do that. And I often think that in life, you can either unconsciously manifest things into your life that you don't want, or you can consciously manifest things that you do want. So you might as well be conscious and intentional about what you actually want and the particular type of life that you would like to experience. So I just thought it would be a good reading for today. But yes, if you are new to pick a card readings and you don't really know how this reading goes, you can take a look at the 3 different pile options that you have in front of you. For pile 1, we have the Navigator's Tarot with the green fluorite crystal. For pile 2, we have the Cosmic Tarot with the amethyst crystal. And then for pile 3, we have the Chinese Tarot with the citrine crystal. So pause this video right now if you need to. Take a look at the 3 different pile options. And then you're going to go to the description box, scroll down to the timestamps, and click the timestamp that correlates with the pile or the piles that you have chosen. And I will see you at your reading. All right, my pile 1 people, if you chose the Navigator's Tarot with the green fluorite crystal, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But of course, I would like to say welcome to all of the new viewers. And I would like to give a special welcome back to all of my lovely returning subscribers. I just want to continue to express my love and appreciation and gratitude for everything that you all do. I'm going to continue to keep showing up, being consistent, posting more readings that you all enjoy, and just being able to support you all in the best ways in which I can. So thank you so much for being here. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button and join the fam today. Also, make sure you check out the links in the description box as well. There's a lot of information there. So just click around and get nosy. I highly encourage that. And if you would like to donate to this channel, there's multiple ways that you can donate. You can even join my channel memberships if you would like to. But if you're not able to, then the best thing that you can do is to engage. That's through liking, commenting, subscribing, of course, and sharing the videos if you would like to. So let's go ahead and get started. Pile 1. The question that we're asking Spirit today is, what are your thoughts and feelings currently manifesting? Okay, we have death. I love that for you. We have death. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the 4 of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Emperor. We also have the Page of Pentacles. So what I'm pretty much picking up about you is the fact that you have just been through a lot. You've experienced a lot of grief. You've experienced a lot of disappointments, especially as it relates to your past and things that failed, or you perceive things to be a failure, or there are some things that you have perceived to be an actual loss or emotional loss. And it has put you in a place to where you experience a discontentment with life. You might feel like you are being forced to kind of sit in your situation. You might feel like you're a bit stuck there. Some of you all could be feeling like you're experiencing like a blocked heart chakra. That's what I'm picking up. A blocked heart chakra, where you might just be in a space to where you feel like you're emotionally numb. Others of you, I feel like because you've experienced so much loss in your recent past, or even in your past in general, but I'm just picking up that it's recent past. It's like you all may just be feeling like you don't have the energy to push forward in life. You might have felt like you were a bit apathetic, or you were a bit bored with life, and that you weren't really receiving out of life what you actually truly wanted, even though there were things going on in your life, even though there could have been other relationships or other options or opportunities that you can lean into. When it comes down to life, you might have just felt a general discontentment with the whole thing because you're not necessarily receiving what it is that you want. So it's not to say that there aren't other areas of your life that you could be focusing on, or you could be nurturing, or you could be enriching. It just might be that your particular attachment to something working out has now clouded your entire perspective of your life, or the other potential opportunities that you could take that would help you to see life from a more positive standpoint. You have things in your life that you could be grateful for, that you could be happy with, but it's just not the one thing that you wanted. So now you're kind of questioning everything. It's kind of like the idea of, and I don't even know if this saying is correct, but when people say like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, like, I don't know if that saying is correct, like it's a correct statement, or I don't know what that is tied to, but it's kind of the idea of like, just don't throw the whole thing away. Just because you may not be receiving exactly what you want, that does not mean you have to throw the whole thing out, or you have to look at your life in a less than positive way. So your current thoughts and feelings right now, actually, despite what you have experienced in your recent past, despite that, is like your current thoughts and feelings are actually pretty action based right now at this point in time. I want to see what happened, because when I see death here, it makes me feel like, okay, you all have experienced a transformation, or you basically came to the conclusion that whatever it was that you were hoping for that failed in the past isn't really something that you need. Okay, you're coming to the conclusion that it's not necessarily something that you need. It isn't necessarily something that is serving you. This is you coming to a place of acceptance and understanding that there was an ending that happened, but you have to be able to confront that ending without the shame, without the guilt, without the mourning. So you're pretty much getting to a place to where you realize that you can't cry anymore about this. So I feel like you all are moving more so into a place of acceptance. And because you're moving into a place of acceptance, it's like the energy is dramatically shifting and changing for you. It might seem like it's happening in bursts here and there. You're experiencing bursts of excitement. And I feel like you all are actually giving yourself the chance to maybe see what else is out there. So at this point in time, it's like you're trying to regain your sense of energy, perseverance, and also even your sense of determination. So I feel like it happens in bursts. It seems like it's a bit inconsistent, but the transformation is still happening. It's kind of like the energy of like you experiencing the Ace of Wands, or like, I want to say what I see visually is like someone trying to start a lighter or a match or something. You're trying to start it. So I just feel like that's what's going on with you right now at this point in time. It could be something that like the universe is trying to do to help you out. It's like basically trying to help you like ignite your fire. That's kind of what I'm picking up here. So your thoughts and feelings right now is pretty much dramatically shifting your life experience, or just your daily experience, how you are experiencing, understanding, and navigating through life at this point in time. So essentially, what is happening here is your thoughts and feelings are manifesting action. It's manifesting you getting out of this place of your general disposition of feeling numb, or that feeling of numbness, and it's putting you more so into a place to where you're understanding that if you want things to change for your life, if you want to open up new possibilities, new opportunities, then you're going to have to actually see this thing from a different perspective. You're going to have to become a lot much more positive. I'm just picking up like emotional control, emotional self-control. This is about you mastering your emotions, understanding that maybe something has not worked out in the past, but it's okay because that thing no longer serves you. Like what happened in the past happened in the past. And if you intend on being able to experience a new opportunity, or if you want to go down a different path, then the best way to do that is to become a lot much more active or involved in life, as opposed to just allowing life to pass you by. So your thoughts and feelings right now are definitely manifesting a huge change. Instead of you sitting in your circumstances and not really being happy about it, is putting you in more of an action based place, and understanding that if you want something different, then you have to put yourself in that mindset of being open to adventure, being open to the possibilities, and that you actually have to be enthusiastic about those things. So I just feel like there's a 180 shift and change that's happening for you. Yeah, with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is all about moving forward. Okay. We have here on the card velocity. The Eight of Wands is all about expansion. It's all about growth. It could talk a lot about communication here as well. But I feel like for you specifically, this is you picking up the pace with life. So you're literally going from kind of like a stuck energy, to more so an expansive or progressive type of energy. This is all about you having more control over your life. It's like more emotional control and also more self control, and understanding that it's up to you to take your life in the direction that you want it to go. And you really have to be okay with letting go of things in the past that failed. Your thoughts and feelings right now are basically catapulting you into something new. Even here with the Page of Pentacles, whenever I see the Page of Pentacles, it makes me think a lot about the full energy, where it's like you're on this new path. It is unexpected. You may not know what's going to happen. It could be a bit spontaneous. It's unknown, because things aren't necessarily predetermined. You're just kind of going with the flow. But with this Page of Pentacles energy, it lets me know that you have wisdom, you have knowledge, and you have understanding that is basically going to help you to put one foot in front of the other. You actually have something substantial that you can lean on, that you can reference, that will help you on your new path. When I see the Page of Pentacles, it gives me that been there, done that energy. And now, because you have a certain level of experience, you have the confidence to push forward in life. You have the confidence to try something new. Whatever it was that disappointed you in the past, whatever it was that failed in the past, it's like this is you potentially having another opportunity or another shot, but it just may be a completely different opportunity. So let's say if something that failed in the past was a particular goal that you are working on, it does not necessarily mean that you can't try to accomplish that goal again moving forward. It just means that maybe you have more knowledge now, you have more skill, and you're a little more capable to go after what it is that you want. Or if this is a relationship that failed in the past, then you still have another opportunity at developing the type of relationship that you want, but you have a lot much more knowledge, you have a lot much more wisdom, you're at a better place, you have more understanding now at this point. So maybe those things failed for you in the past because there was some more information that you needed. Let's go ahead and move on to the next question. Let's go ahead and move on to the next question. So how is this playing out in your life? Okay, so we have truth and we also have peaceful among thorns. We have truth and we have peaceful among thorns. What's going on here is that you're understanding You've been sitting in chaos, and you've always had the power to improve your circumstances or to improve your life experiences. You've always had the power to improve your paradigm. I'm just kind of picking up the energy of you all experiencing some type of cleansing, some type of process of purification. Like, I get it. No one can tell you how long to grieve the loss of something. No one can tell you how long that you should be in that stage or that you should be in that place. But when you look at the stages of grief, one of the stages is acceptance. And once you get to a place of acceptance, you're able to move forward. You're understanding the error of your ways. And the error of your ways is feeling disempowered, like you can't change your circumstance. But I really do feel like it's the universe stepping in to help you flow with the changes as opposed to just kind of sitting in the past. Because it seems like you do have some movement that you can look forward to. Whatever failed in the past, you have another shot. You have another go at this. So let's see what the likely outcome is. All right. Oh, we have the lovers. We have the lovers. So this is nice. I mean, if this is a love relationship, then you know, hey, you have another opportunity at love. But if it's not necessarily about love, then I think this is more so about your own sense of choices and commitment. So this is all about you committing to your path, you committing to your knowledge and skill attainment, because I feel like what happened for you in the past, you experienced that because there was a lack of something that you needed. There was a lack of something, whether it was knowledge that you needed, skill, maybe if you didn't really know how to navigate a particular area of your life. For lack of better terms, is ignorance. And I'm not trying to say, oh, you're an ignorant person, but in life, it's like you don't know what you don't know. You literally don't know what you don't know. That's all I'm trying to say here. So it just seems like if it's not about love with another person, then this is more about you choosing to commit to yourself, choosing to commit to your path, choosing to even commit to maybe even incorporating more masculine aspects into your energy. And when I say masculine aspects, I'm just talking about more so of being action based, of being a problem solver, someone that is being a little more like logical about things, a little more rational about things, someone who is not afraid to create a sense of structure and order and discipline in their life. You know, someone who is not afraid to be very bold and to take bold steps. So I just feel like you all will be just developing. That's just what I'm picking up here, developing. So developing even more maturity, developing even more of a sense of responsibility for yourself, protecting yourself. And I feel like even here with the lovers, this is all about your own sense of emotional balance here as well. Because I feel like in the past, you've went through a lot of things emotionally. Like I feel like your emotions have been very rocky. You've been sad, you've been disappointed, you felt grief, you felt shame. And then on the other hand, you felt apathy, you felt boredom, you felt numb. So this is all about you having a good sense of emotional control here as well, emotional regulation, emotional intelligence. It seems like it's quite positive because you are becoming a lot much more active now. You're engaging with life a lot more. You're engaging with your life. You're developing more of a sense of control over your life, over your path, over what you want to do. There's a lot of positive implications here where you're either choosing to commit to yourself, or if this had to do with love, it's like you could be choosing to commit to someone who is a little more in alignment with you. So let's go ahead and move on and get you the advice. Yeah, don't let your past hold you back. I love that for you. I definitely do. I love that for you because this has literally been the the message of the whole thing, where it's like the whole reading rather, where it's just like, yeah, I know you went through what you went through in the past, but your past cannot keep you there. I feel like your current thoughts and feelings, what you're experiencing, is just currently pushing you to move into your future and to expand. So that's amazing for you. That's amazing. Like, I really love this for you. You're very perseverant. You're someone who isn't going to give up. And regardless of what you go through and how you feel, and these feelings here could be very natural. We all have down periods or down cycles in our life where we're not feeling emotionally our best. The universe is helping you, like I said, to reignite your flame and to have you experience that moment of like the Ace of Wands where it's like you're really just charged up and you just know that you have to go. You may not know where you're going, but you just know that you have to go. You know you can't continue to sit in the same energy that you have been sitting in. So your current thoughts and feelings are definitely manifesting forward movement so that you can go off into your future and have another chance at this and another chance to get it right, another chance to experience success as opposed to the failure that you have experienced in your past. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it right here. I hope that you all enjoyed this reading. I hope it made sense for you. Definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Be blessed, fam. All right, my pile two people. If you chose the Cosmic Tarot with the Amethyst Crystal, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But first and foremost, I want to say welcome to all of the new viewers. And if you are a lovely returning subscriber, then I want to give you a special welcome back. And I just want to continue to express my love, appreciation, and gratitude for all of the support and engagement that you have been showing towards me and, of course, to this channel. I'm going to continue to remain consistent, or as consistent as possible, because y'all know life be life, man. And I'm going to continue to keep showing up to support y'all in the best ways in which I can. So I just want to always take a second to thank y'all, because if it was not for y'all, my channel would not be where it is. So thank y'all so much. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button and join the fam today, because I promise that you'll love it here. And also make sure you check out the links and the information in the description box as well. There's a lot of information there, so click around, get nosy. I highly encourage that. And there's also multiple ways in which you can donate to this channel. But if you're not able to donate or to even join my channel memberships, then the best thing that you can do is to engage, and that is through liking, commenting, subscribing, of course, sharing the videos if you would like to. And when you comment, you could even share which pile you chose, or you can even share an emoji. It's up to you. But if you're not able to donate, the best thing you can do is to engage. So pile two, let's go ahead and get started. The question that we're asking Spirit today is, what are your thoughts and feelings currently manifesting? What are your thoughts and feelings currently manifesting? We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so we got some motion. We got some motion going on. Let's see what else. Six of Cups. Now you wanted to return to the past. Just playing. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. We have the Star. We have the Eight of Cups. We also have the Ten of Wands. And then we also have the Queen of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands here as well. So let's see what's going on with you. With the Six of Cups here, nostalgia. Nostalgia. This could be you feeling nostalgic about memories that you have created in the past in a particular relationship, in a particular friendship. But I'm also picking up here that there could be some type of childhood dream, some type of wish and hope that you had for your future that you are still attached to. So at this point in time in your life, you are doing all that you can to explore that dream. You know, maybe it is that at this point in time in your life, you're feeling a lot much more empowered. You're feeling a lot much more strong and even determined to go after this particular goal, relationship, or friendship from the past. You feel like You have a lot much more energy, and you have a lot much more, the word that came to mind was gumption, but you just have a lot much more desire. Let's just say that desire to achieve this thing or to focus on this thing. But whatever it is that you're focusing on is definitely something that you've experienced in your past. And you're picking up more so of an optimistic type of attitude about it. You are in a place of positive expectation, or you could be experiencing an overwhelming sense of faith, of having faith in your future. You feel like your authentic self, you know. So if this is a friendship that you're involved in, or a relationship that you're involved in, you feel like you can be yourself. You feel like you can be authentic in this relationship. You feel like you can, I just heard, let your hair down. You can just relax. You feel like you're safe. You feel like you can express yourself just as a person. And you also feel like there's more of a sense of a free flowing of thoughts and of ideas. Whether this is a childhood dream, whether this is something that you've always wanted to do in life, or even a relationship from the past that you just felt like you could be yourself, it seems as though you want to revisit it. So it's been a bit challenging, and it's been a bit difficult to not have the time, the energy, or even to have the motivation to focus on what you wanted to accomplish from the past. It's been a bit hard. I just feel like life has essentially been lifing for you, and you all could experience bouts of energy and then also bouts of feeling tired. It just seems like there's an overall restlessness that you are experiencing because you haven't yet accomplished what you really truly desire, or what you really truly want. You haven't yet accomplished that just yet. So there's like a restlessness there. And there's also the aspect of you always having to focus on other things, and those things could potentially be distractions. Those things could add unnecessary baggage. It's just a lot of unnecessary things that you typically have to deal with, and it just gets in the way. They provide like barriers to you being able to accomplish what it is that you want. So it's always rough. If this is a dream that you have, a goal that you want to accomplish, it seems like it's just always rough. You always have to navigate this conflict, or you always have to make some decision that takes you away from what you want to accomplish. And you realize that it's not helping you get closer to this goal, or it's not helping you get closer to this relationship. So you have to neglect what you really want because you have other things going on in your life. And that's not something that brings you a sense of personal satisfaction or happiness. What I also heard was loneliness. So it might make you feel lonely. It might make you feel lonely. And the thing that I want to tell you is that even though you may be alone, because I see this 10 of Wands here, even though you may be alone, and you feel like it's on you, like all the responsibility is on you, you feel like all the burdens are on you, everything is just on you, and it could be a bit overwhelming at times, it could be a bit burdensome. This is all about you understanding that you have what it takes to accomplish what it is that you want. You don't have to be concerned with the fact that life has posed a lot of distractions and put a lot of things in the way. I just think that you have to change your perspective, or you even have to reprioritize what is important to you, and to start putting this relationship, or to start putting this friendship, or to start putting this goal or dream that you've had first. Your current thoughts and feelings are kind of opening up a pathway to you being able to revisit this. It's opening up a pathway for you to be able to experience what you really want, or for you to be able to accomplish what it is that you really want. And I split the deck here. I see the 9 of Cups. So whatever this is that you're attached to from the past, you know that this is something that would actually make you feel a lot much more happier in life. You know that it's something that, I feel like this the King of Wands. I knew, you know, I know that it's like with the King of Wands, this is also about you having a certain level of, I want to say determination, but also just the attitude that you know that you can accomplish whatever it is that you want. That's how the King of Wands is. The King of Wands doesn't really let things get in the way. He's very assertive. He's very much a visionary as well. So with him being a visionary, it's very hard for him to get stuck because he'll just imagine another way. That's how the King of Wands is. Like if there's a will, there's a way with this type of archetype. So what I'm seeing is that as long as you understand that if there's a will, then there's a way to accomplishing what you want or to going after what you want because it'll bring you a personal sense of fulfillment and satisfaction, then you can very much do that. And I think it's a lot of fears related to just how this has worked out for you in the recent past. It's a lot of fears related to this. Like I said, there's always some conflict that you have to navigate. There's always some distraction that's popping up in your life. There's always something going on that takes you off of your path, and then you have to find your way back to your path. But it might be difficult to do that because sometimes you feel passionate about it, and then other times it's out of sight, out of mind. Your current thoughts and feelings right now is really manifesting you having to sit at a crossroads, and you have to sit and you have to get real with yourself, and you have to be truthful and authentic with yourself. And you're basically saying to yourself that I'm going to have to make a difficult choice and decision. It may not be the predicament that you want to find yourself in, but for the sake of you being able to move forward in life, for the sake of you being able to readdress this thing from the past that you still are attached to, then you have to make a difficult decision. You have to put yourself first and understand, if my personal happiness comes first, then I have to address this. If this is something that is going to truly make me feel good, if I know that it's something that's going to help with my emotional fulfillment, then I'm just going to have to address it. I'm going to have to do what I have to do. And this is about you understanding that maybe right now at this time, it's kind of just the idea of you having to just pick up the pieces. It's kind of the energy of you just having to do what has to be done and to not think too much about it. Because oftentimes with the Ten of Wands, it's not like you're not on your way to success and achievement. It just seems really burdensome because there's a lot of things that you have to address. It's very tedious. But I also feel like this is all about you understanding that you have to remove the baggage. So if there's distractions, if there are things that are pulling you away from what is really and truly important to you, then you have to remove that baggage and you have to let some things go and restructure and reorder your priorities. So you do have a certain level of optimism. I just think that what's being manifested is that you will be walking alone. Like it will be solely on you to make this thing happen. It's going to be completely up to the decisions that you make, to the work that you put into it, and to you actually understanding that whatever result that you want is on you. Like no one else can do this for you. It's completely your responsibility. And it might seem a bit hard, but it's on you because this is your dream. This is your dream. So your dream and the actualization of your dream so that you can experience this Nine of Cups. This is like the pursuit of happiness card to me, where it's like you're on the pursuit of happiness, even there with the Eight of Cups. It's like it's understanding that it's really on you. So now it's time for you to maybe re-envision or to reimagine things from a different place because you're older now. And even here with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, it's like you're a bit more empowered now. Like you have a lot much more strength now. And there's aspects of your personality that can actually help you to accomplish and achieve what it is that you want. Whether it's renewing a friendship or relationship from the past, or whether it is accomplishing some type of goal or dream from the past, something that you always wanted to do. Yeah, you have a lot to draw on now. You are bold, you are creative, you can imagine and envision things for yourself. You could be a very good leader. You have the energy here. You have the energy. You just have to be a lot much more responsible with your energetic output. Stop focusing on things that don't matter, and you feeling like you have to address every distraction that is messing you up. But you have a lot of positive qualities here. If this is also a relationship here as well, then you want to get back to the person that you feel like matches you and matches your energy and matches your vibration, with the Queen of Wands and also with the King of Wands. You feel like that's the best person for you, and you might feel like life is good when you're with that person. Because oftentimes with the Nine of Cups, it'll literally be just one person there on the card, like one person. And oftentimes even the Nine of Cups can be in its lowest vibration, I feel like, is greediness and maybe overindulgence. But we see here with the Nine of Cups, it's two people here. So this could very well have to do with a relationship from the past, or it could very well have to do with an ex. But yeah, you all are potentially trying to get back to someone that you feel like was the best person for you. And in order to accomplish this, in order to have this relationship, to get back on track with this, it's like you are going to have to put some type of work in. If it has nothing to do with the relationship for y'all, then it's a dream, and it's like you're going to have to put the work into that as well. But yeah, even here with the Tower, it could symbolize like a breakup. It could symbolize a breakup, hence why we have the reconciliation aspect of the Six of Cups, or even you reconciling with the soulmate. So that's that. But your thoughts and feelings are definitely manifesting you having this moment of truth and clarity with yourself, and understanding that there's a tough decision that you're going to have to make. And if you want what you want so bad, then you at that point have to be willing to do what you have to do to accomplish what it is that you want. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I think this kind of gives you a lot of anxiety, but what's stronger? Is it the fear or is it your desire? And that's what you have to be focused on. You have to get to a place to where the desire to accomplish this goal or the desire to reconcile is greater than your fear of what if, or continuously ruminating over what you didn't do, the time that you didn't put in, or all of the other things that distracted you. The first step is awareness. And once you understand that you've been neglecting something, then at least you know what you can do differently moving forward. So let's see how this plays out in your life. We have here leadership. Yeah, this is amazing. This is amazing because leadership is definitely apparent here with the King of Wands and even with the Queen of Wands. This is heavy leadership energy. But yeah, this is definitely amazing because it's kind of the energy of someone has to be the pioneer, like someone has to lead the way. And it could be a lot. That's why I'm just telling you to brace yourself, because you have a lot of hard work to do. And the responsibility is going to be on you, and it can get a bit overwhelming. So you just have to brace yourself and find sustainable ways to accomplish this goal. You have to find sustainable ways to go about it, because you're going to be working on it. It's going to be very tedious. Every day could be like Groundhog Day. Every day could be mundane, but you can't forget that there's a reason why you're doing what you're doing. So you always have to keep your intentions at the forefront of your mind. Like, why are you doing this? And if you remember why you're doing this, then it'll help you to keep going. That's the purpose of having intentions. Is like, if you don't have any intentions, then what exactly are you doing? You're just doing something just because. There should always be a purpose, rhyme, or reason to why you're doing what you're doing. So this is nice. This is just letting me know that it's going to be on you to push this forward. It's going to be on you. It's your responsibility. So you might as well take a hold of this and put yourself in a leadership position, as opposed to just allowing life to push you this way or to pull you that way, or allowing your distractions to push you this way or to pull you that way. We also have here masquerade. Yeah, I feel like this is all about just getting in touch with your intentions. Like I said, getting in touch with your intentions, knowing what you're doing and why you're doing it. And this is all about you being authentic and keeping it real. There's a reason why you feel drawn to this dream or this relationship or this goal. With masquerade, I feel like it's easy to deceive yourself when you start to tell yourself that, oh, I don't really need it that much. You know how it is when people like fail at something or they don't really put in their best. They always try to like cope and say, like, well, I didn't really need it that much, or it didn't really matter to me like that. And it's like, yes, it does. It matters to you. You need it. You feel like you need it for your own sense of personal fulfillment, comfort, and satisfaction in life. You feel that this will make you feel very satisfied with your life. So you just got to keep it real with yourself, especially with that star energy. This is about you keeping it real and being authentically you. So I don't know if that's like an egotistical thing, if that's like egotistical, if it's like being arrogant, or if it's just like I said, coping. But yeah, you know you want this for a reason. So it's best to not continue to keep delaying it and putting it off into the future, because I feel like even other people will start to perceive that you're future faking or you're lying or you don't really have the energy or the time, or you're not really displaying a certain level of effort that's needed to bring about this goal or this dream that you want. So I mean, it doesn't really matter what other people think, and I don't think you're really going to care anyway. With that Queen of Wands energy, it's not like you're really going to care what other people think. But I'm just saying, for yourself, being authentic with yourself. It's like, if you know you're not putting in enough effort, if you're not putting in enough work, then you're going to get the results that you're going to get. So if you don't want to experience failure, if you don't want to continue to keep experience dissatisfaction, then you have to make the tough decisions and you have to put the work in so that you can receive the exact result that you want. So this is all about you stepping up and refusing to cope with the failure, or refusing to cope with not quite receiving everything that you wanted. Well, you don't have to do anything. You know, you could listen to this reading and still go about your life, but I'm just highly encouraging. Sometimes I get really passionate and I forget I can't tell y'all what to do. I can only support. So let's go ahead and move on and see what is the likely outcome or the result of your manifestations. Because we see that it's a possibility that you can achieve what you want, but we see that the road there is not going to be easy. There's going to be some work and some effort and some diligence that you're going to have to put in. But you have the personality and you have the characteristics to get it done. And I want to also tell you, as you begin to walk, as you begin to pursue this dream or this relationship or this goal from the past, as you begin to pursue it, you will also pick up additional personality and character traits that will help you achieve what it is that you want. So you will be transforming yourself in the process of the attainment of what you want, in the process of it, as you're doing these tedious tasks, as you're taking on these responsibilities, as you're allowing yourself to stretch. It's like you will pick up a lot much more characteristics, or I also feel like endurance, or like a second wind, and that second wind will continue to keep pushing you forward. So you just got to put one foot in front of the other. That's really all you have to do. You don't have to worry about, oh, how this is going to happen. You just have to get in the race. So what is the likely outcome of this? We have for you confront wanted to come out for you. And it's just interesting because on this card, this person is clearly confronting their childhood self. So for you all, if this is a dream that's connected to your childhood, then that's amazing, because this is all about you maybe even confronting why you weren't able to go after this, or why you weren't able to accomplish this, or why you were potentially even neglecting your child, your inner child. Because I just feel like in life, when you're an adult, it's like the best thing that you can do for yourself is to give your inner child what it needs. Because obviously you were neglected in the past. And also with the moon, it talks a lot about navigating fear and uncertainty. So it kind of takes it back to that message of having to understand that like you're gonna be faced with a crossroads to where you have to actually like confront that fear and decide that your desire for whatever you want is, it has to be greater than that fear. So it's making a difficult choice and decision. You could either shrink back into safety and keep doing the same things that you've done before, but you know those things make you unhappy, or you can step up and make a change. And that's why that leadership position is there, because it's trying to initiate you to act. Let's get y'all some advice. So I don't want to start like repeating stuff. But let me get y'all some advice. And the crazy thing too is the moon can definitely be related to creative expression as well. Because the moon, I'll pick it up as Cancer. I also pick it up as Pisces. And Pisces tend to be like very imaginative, you know, very dreamy. It's kind of like that Page of Cups energies. Even with the star, talks a lot about individual expression and authenticity. So yeah, it seems like you're going to be put in a place to where you can actually express yourself and not really have any issues with doing that, because you'll be understanding that through that expression, you are participating in acts of self-love. So for you, I just feel like you may have been like neglecting yourself or betraying yourself because you haven't been giving yourself what you actually truly desire. And I also feel like you may have adopted certain beliefs about yourself that have then been planted in your subconscious mind. So it's like your subconscious mind is pretty much determining all of your behaviors and actions. So I think that somehow along the way, it's like you just picked up this belief of you just not having what it takes. Instead of life being able to push and pull you everywhere, it's like you're going to have more of a fixed energy. Even there with the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, it's like your energy is going to be a little bit much more fixed. So this is like you not questioning yourself anymore. Instead of questioning, you're going to be acting. You're focused more on the desire as opposed to the fear of failure. So let's get you some advice. So we have here prosperity lies ahead, which is definitely good. That's definitely very good. Prosperity, in my opinion, is just like having an overabundance. And there's nothing wrong with having an overabundance, okay? If you want to be blessed, have an overabundance. I think that's amazing. So it's just about you having an overabundance. And even there with the Nine of Cups, it makes me think about abundance as well. I just feel like you're going to be very happy with your life. And at that point in time, your current circumstances, because you did something about it. It's kind of like being in a boat and taking the sail down, and now you're just being pushed and pulled wherever. That's the analogy that I got. It's like the sail is there for a reason, to help direct you where you need to go. Look, I'm not a sailor. I'm just saying. But then on the bottom, I also see don't let pride get in your way. Don't let pride get in your way. So I think that relates back to the message over there with masquerade, in which I was saying that like don't allow your pride and arrogance to allow you to cope with failure. Understand that it's on you. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right here. Pile 2. I definitely hope that you all enjoyed this reading. Definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Be blessed, fam. All right, my pile 3 people, if you chose the Chinese tarot with the citrine crystal, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But of course, I would like to say welcome to all of the new viewers. And I want to give a special welcome back to all of my lovely returning subscribers. Just continuing to express my love, appreciation, and gratitude for all of the support that you have been showing to me. And then, of course, all of the engagement that you all have been showing towards this channel. I look forward to continuing to post more readings that you all enjoy, being consistent as possible, and just supporting y'all in the best ways in which I can. So thank y'all so much. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button and join the fam today, because I promise that you'll love it here. Also, make sure you check out the links and information in the description box as well. There's a lot of information there, so click around and get nosy, because it is highly encouraged. And you can also donate to this channel if you would like to, or even join my channel memberships. But if you're not able to do that, then the best thing that you can do is to engage. That's through liking, commenting, sharing the videos, and of course, subscribing. So you could even share in the comment section which pile that you chose, or you could share an emoji. It's really up to you. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started, pile 3. The question that we're asking Spirit today is, what are your thoughts and feelings currently manifesting? What are your thoughts and feelings currently manifesting? Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles. We also have the Universe, which is the world. Oh, we also have the Sun. Okay, okay. This is very positive. This is very positive. We have the King of Cups. We have the Emperor. It's very powerful and positive. And we also have the Six of Pentacles. It seems like you all are definitely on the way to accomplishing something very powerful within your life. Like, it's going to put you in such a powerful position to not only support yourself, but to also support others as well. I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on yourself. You've definitely been focusing a lot on your personal development, and it's definitely taking you some time. It's taking you some time, and I feel like you were even unsure of the progress that you were personally making, and yet you kept focusing on yourself and your own development. And I just feel like you all are just in a better place where you feel like you're more in touch with yourself. You feel like you potentially could have went through a spiritual awakening here, or you just been working very diligent on your journey through spirituality and just connecting more with your higher self, getting to know yourself a lot better, basically stepping into your full potential. That's what you all have been doing. You've been stepping into your full potential. You all have been experiencing self-actualization to where you are seeing yourself as more than, as opposed to less. At a certain point in your life, you did see yourself as less than. And because you saw yourself as less than, you weren't really as confident to take bold steps or to take bold actions. But I feel like because you've spent some time working on yourself from the inside out, you definitely feel a lot much more secure to live life. You feel a lot much more secure to deal with life's challenges, the ebbs and flows of life, just even the different cycles that you may find yourself in when it comes to life. So you feel a lot much more empowered. And at this point in time, I just feel like you all are moving on to just another level within your personal development and growth, and your spiritual development and growth. It's like you're just moving on to another level. It seems like you all are elevating your vibration, just even there with the Sun card. It's like you're elevating your vibration. You're stepping more so into the vibration of gratitude. You are stepping more so into a vibration of joy, a vibration of happiness, of radiance, and you're definitely doing a good thing. It's very positive and it's definitely very powerful. You all, I feel like, are really benefiting off of the different lessons that you all have learned through life. You really are navigating life's challenges and paying attention. I just feel like everyone experiences life lessons, but are you paying attention to those life lessons, and are you actually learning from them and then incorporating that wisdom into your journey moving forward? I can't say that everybody does that, but I can say that you've been doing that. So this is good. It seems like your vibration is elevating, and your personal strength and power is just increasing. There's an aspect here of you just approaching life from a more limitless point of view, because there's really nothing that you can't do. So your life force is increasing. Your vitality is increasing. Your confidence is increasing. And I feel like you're at an amazing place in your life. But now it's time for you to master or to accomplish something else. Your life is opening up for something new for you to accomplish. And I just feel like here it has something to do with you being in some type of leadership role and position. You're now able to educate others. You could even earn an income from this as well. You're opening up some type of opportunity that's going to put you in a position to guide other people and to guide a lot of people. Because I feel like people are really going to be coming to you for support. People are going to look to you because you're an authority figure. You're someone that they can really truthfully and honestly trust. This is like you being a diplomatic leader, someone that people know is compassionate, that cares, that loves, but you still have a position of power that you're in. So there's still structure and there's still discipline and control here. So I just heard like a benevolent king or queen, like someone who's just so benevolent, someone that is loved. You know, people really will love you. Like the position that you're about to take on is going to be a very highly admired position. People really are going to love you. So it just seems like it's making way for your greater purpose or destiny in life, because you all are smart and you're learning from life's lessons and you're moving on to a newer cycle, or you're moving on to the next level within your life. It's going to kind of inspire others to want to do the same things for themselves as well. You could also be a thought leader, someone who has some type of information that will also help others to step into their full potential like you did. So we see here with the Ace of Swords, and even when I see the sun, it makes me think a lot about bringing clarity to confusion. And then we have the Ace of Swords here, which, yeah, it can stand for communication here as well. But I just look at it as more so like a breakthrough, or even like a moment of clarity, or what people will typically say is an aha moment. So I feel like you all will be experiencing some type of aha moment about what your true purpose is. You're experiencing that aha moment and you realize that your purpose is to lead. Your purpose is to empower. Your purpose is to give back to others. But the crazy thing is that you're going to have more than enough to give back. So you don't ever have to worry about that. You're going to have more, way much more than enough. Like you're going to be very blessed that you will be able to give back. Even here with the Four of Wands, when I split the deck, it's like this is about you all developing sense of community here as well. Even developing a sense of stability where people feel supported in your presence. They feel inclusive, they feel stable, they feel loved. So when I look at the Four of Wands here, it's just making me think more so about the aspect of community, and then also even success and achievement. And the world will talk a lot about, you know, achievement and fulfillment as well. So you really did put a lot of hard work in. You put a lot of dedicated effort into changing yourself, or to improving yourself rather. So I just feel like you all are just getting more so in touch with what you're passionate about, what you love, and also understanding that the person that you are becoming is needed, is beneficial. Like people actually will need you. And it wasn't easy for you. This wasn't just this easy journey for you. You had to deal with a lot of self-doubts. You had to deal with a lot of stress. You also had to go against any type of mental anguish or anxiety that you were feeling. You also had to go against other people that had something to say. So you definitely struggled to get to where you are today. You definitely struggled to get here within your personal development, within your spiritual development. You fought to get here today. So you worked hard. That's why I'm just like, yeah, you worked hard. You really did. You put in the time. For some of y'all that are religious, it's like you put in the time to pray. You put in the time to read your Bible. For others of you all that are spiritual, it's like you put in the time to focus on your spiritual practices that we're going to actually help you. And it may have just taken time. You may not have seen the fruits of your labor. At certain points in time, it could have felt like Groundhog Day, where you're just doing the same thing over and over and over again. But you've definitely made progress. So you should, in this second, really take some time to be proud of yourself. You're going to be very proud of this. You're going to have a very intense emotional connection to this. And it's going to put you in a position to where you can actually bless others through some type of community. I'm just picking up that you all could be even potentially a humanitarian. You're able to bless others with resources, education, knowledge, the truth. So let's go ahead and move on to how's this playing out in your life. Yeah, we have wisdom, which is definitely what I was talking about. It's definitely what I was talking about. I feel like you're manifesting the ability to go deeper. Whenever I see that wisdom card, it makes me think about there's more left for you to uncover. There's more left for you to experience. So, yeah, I just think that you're going deeper now. You're going even deeper into what you are meant to do here. You're going even deeper into your purpose, even deeper into your potential. So we also have here with triumph of lies, and it's just interesting enough that the truth will come up here as well. So I definitely feel like this is really all about appearance and how others perceive you. I feel like there have been people that don't want you to change. There have been people that have wanted you to stay where you are. You could have even experienced some type of bullying as you were focused on your spirituality, as you were focused on your own sense of personal growth, as you were focusing on that. There were people that have tried to go back and forth with you on this, or even tried to deceive you or to trick you out of this positive thing that you're doing for one reason or another. You know, whenever you decide to elevate or to change your life, someone's always going to have something to say about it because they're not necessarily putting in the same work that you're putting in, or they may start to internalize your development as them being a failure. You've experienced that. And it's like the negative aspects of this is that you may also experience doubts of, okay, well, how are others going to perceive me? How are they going to look at me? And it's like you're going to be an authoritative figure. You're going to be a leader that a lot of people look up to. So within that being said, even if that is not your current circumstance and situation right now, you are still learning life's lessons that are pushing you into that position. So you really can't be worried about what other people have to say. Other people might think that you're lying. Other people might think that you just acting like you better than everyone. You really can't care, to be quite frank. You really can't care. This is all about you being honest with yourself. And this is not about you having some type of false mask, or this is not about you pretending that you're something that you're not. This is who you are. And life is preparing you for this end result here. So are you really pretending, or are you just getting into position? That's the question. I would say you're getting into position, but other people might look at you as though you are pretending or thinking that you're better than. This is not about you having to fold to the expectations and behaviors and values of other people, because you've already surpassed them through your own personal development and growth. You've already surpassed them. You just have to push away the doubts and push away what it looks like as far as what others may perceive this as. You have to push that away and focus on what's actually going on right now, which is you're getting into position for greatness. Let's go ahead and see what is the likely outcome or result or manifestation. That's what I wrote down on the note card. What is the likely outcome? Spread your wings. This is good. The likely outcome for you is you're going to be planning what's next. The spread your wings card, this the Two of Wands. This is about you understanding that the world is your oyster. So you could take your life in any direction that you want to take it in. Yeah, the likely outcome is you will have long-term prospects. So it's really just up to you to choose what you want to do. You'll have options and you just have to choose in which direction that you're going to take it. I like the Two of Wands energy because it's showing that you are opening up yourself to seeing what's out there for you as opposed to limiting yourself. And it's like an evaluation period where you can kind of evaluate just which option is best for you or where you want to go. It's all about you being able to explore. This is all about you stepping outside of your comfort zone, because now you're more so in a place to where you're looking at the long term. So this is good. I feel like you all have a lot of long-term potential for your life, and you're putting yourself in a position to design your future. So now something else is opening up for you. It's like you moved on to the next level. So now it's time for you to accomplish something else at that level. But let me get y'all some advice. Show the world the real you. That's amazing. Show the world the real you. I just love this energy for you because the real you is a very powerful, respected, and loved leader. Like, that's the real you. So I'm just so excited for you. I really am. This is why you can't worry about your current circumstance or situation, or allow other people to make you feel like, oh, you need to look at the reality of what's going on. No, you can be delusional when it comes to your goals. You can be. You can be very delusional when it comes to your goals. Like, you can do that. But you're also a very action-based and realistic person as well. You actually will put in the work. You actually will put in the consistent work and effort. Personally, on a personal level and on a spiritual level, you just have to continue to keep getting yourself into position, allowing yourself to put the time and the energy investment into this new pathway that is opening up for you, this new purpose that you have to fulfill. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right here, pile 3. I hope you all understood this reading. I hope it made sense for you. Definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Be blessed, fam.